Comrades, welcome back to Star Trek Armada II. We are still playing here the Evolution mod, which is a mod, of course, on another mod, the Fleet Operations. So let's continue. Last time we were repeatedly defeated, but I think I figured out the whole story here. Because there is obviously a great discrepancy between the abilities of the humans at the start and the Klingons. So all we have to do is to survive that first wave. So let's see if we can do it. I managed to do it after I finished the recording in a new game. So I think we might be able to. So let's say, I think instant action and load save game. I haven't done this yet, so this is the first thing again. Let's see what happens. Load save game. And the recording should also work much better now. I'm just going to end the recording and start it again. I want to be absolutely sure that we are successful here. Right, so that was just to make sure, because I am just recording the screen, but the full screen this time, so we're not going to have the same problem with a loss of resolution. But it's again still just the screen, not the game itself, so I need to be sure that Bandicam is doing the right thing. Now I think we're going to win here now. This is the thing now, I have to remember everything here. It might just be a good thing. We'll keep building the best things that we can, which would be the NZ class. Well, it's a cheap ship, but in numbers I think it will succeed. We can also throw a few more NX class ships. I think most of these are the NY class. I'm not going to remember all the names yet. So yes, we keep going, we keep trying. Now, is this still fully expensive? I think so. How many ships do we have here? We need more. We're building there, we're building there. Where's our construction ships? Up here. Acknowledged. Right, so this is obviously again the design bureau. Let's see, I'm going to research the Star Cruiser. Well, of course I can't afford it, never mind that. That's going to help us a lot. Okay, leave all of this for now. All of the resources must go into ships at the moment. All of it. Starship complete. Then we will continue with the idea of creating a neutral zone here. Because now, again, we have the story here of us starting together in the same sector, but then, well, they attacked us. As you saw, it wasn't us. We didn't do anything. We were provoked, but then we fled, and now slowly we're going to push our way back. Right, I just want to check the speed here. I think it should be fine to keep recording. Game settings, it's still back on the full speed, so we'll drop it down a little. I can't change the handicaps for the AI, but I don't think I have to. Although I think next time we can make it a bit more difficult. I just have to build up a lot at the start. I was still, a little too slow with that. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do. We'll leave this on medium, so we can turn that up as well if we see it's a bit too easy. Right, you can start building mining vessels for us again. How many will I need?
Station is under attack.
And there it starts. Right, where's my ships? Proceed at maximum warp.
Helm, bring us about. Bring engines to full.
To Jupiter Station. And they flee. You see the cowards. This is the Klingon warriors.
Commencing.
Terrible. So I think, yes, we are turning the tide. At least I hope so. We'll see. Most of our ships don't have shields. What class is this? NZ class, it does have basic shields.
We await your command.
Right, here we go.
Engage target.
Enemy engaged.
Fire at will.
And a few more.
Sir.
Now at last we push back again.
Lock phasers.
And I actually prefer it this way. I know it was quite difficult to start off with, but it was also because I was very rusty. Now we're going to be losing life support here, so they have to return home as fast as possible. Let's just send some more crew over. The thing is also the Klingons should be strong at the start, and we should basically be fighting just to eke out an existence. Right, now let's just see how many do we need. I think the real thing is still dilithium. 3 on each. Actually, we've got 4 on this one.
Make more room in the cargo bay.
Yeah, see, that one's doing nothing, so you are reassigned.
Ready to work.
That's a new class there. What is this class? I don't remember this. Oh well.
We await your command.
Okay, did they make it back? Yes, they did. Okay, so the thing is now, we basically want the Daedalus class and the Dragon class. This is the main battleship of this era. And this mod has, well, the mod is basically in a couple of parts. Only the first part is basically finished now, and that is the Federation Dawn. But that itself consists of several mini eras. We're still in the first one, but I can click here to move us to the next level of ships. But I don't want to do that yet because we're only starting out now.
Command.
Right, so everyone is ready here. I think we'll just move them up, but I want to get another mining station up as soon as possible.
Will do.
Just see, where is... I think, is there not an idle ship button? No, not that. This one. Yes, that's what I want.
Crews report to station.
So, actually, is that a moon there? No, it's not.
Set a new course.
I want you to build us one. Right
Confirmed,
there.
Starfleet.
All crews stand ready.
This is a... not class. Well, not anymore.
Alert the crew.
We await your command.
Let's just clean up all of the space on this side of the map.
Engines to full.
Slowly we'll continue trying to pursue the storyline here.
You got it.
More mining ships. Not enough dilithium. More of the same, I'm afraid.
We await your command. Bring engines to full.
Right. Can I build this new mining station yet? No. Much better than putting it on the full cost though. That was a bit crazy. I mean, 9,500 dilithium just for a mining station. That was a bit nuts.
Crew standing by.
Then we need a great distance between us and the enemy, not like we had. And I can just set the starting locations. I didn't even do that. I didn't even think of doing that. But anyway, it's more fun actually this way.
Helm, bring us about.
We have to run and flee for our lives and rebuild. But I think now successfully
Bring engines
we
to full.
are establishing ourselves here. At least I hope so.
Prepare the docking bays.
So, next step, mining station. Come on. Just a little more.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Okay, at least. The next mining ship will also be done, and then of course there won't be enough dilithium for the next one. That's alright.
Fire up the engines.
We will put them onto
Starship
mining
construction
the next one.
commencing.
Let's just have a look. So again, the dilithium is the big problem here. Now this is where we're going to put the border. Now the Klingons also don't have cloaking devices yet in this game. I guess that is one thing that still needs to be implemented for this first phase of the mod. I also played the Romulans and they also don't have cloak yet. But it says you can research it, but I never could. That's revenge there. I think we'll leave them posted here. It's more likely that the enemy,
Engage
just get
target.
that one, is going to come through the top gap here because they are on the top of the map. They could also send ships down the bottom gap here. But I doubt they'll go through the nebula.
All crews stand
Maybe.
ready.
I
Bring
think this
engines
one
to
that we
full.
just saw actually did, so I shouldn't be too
Bulwark crews report to station.
too easy to or too quick to discount them.
Will do.
Anyway, just keep building,
Bulwark crews
mining,
report to station.
and I need one more. But really the thing is again the dilithium, so let's go
Laying
to the
course.
next moon,
Proceed.
right up here I think. And
Starship complete.
I'll actually use this for dilithium instead of
Fire up
metal.
the engines.
I need another one.
Starship construction commencing.
Let's have a look at it. Again, this is what I like. This is the very, very old technology of ships. If we go to the next mini era, then all of the ships will be different. You still will have your old ships, but you can't build them anymore. And I kind of like this idea. It's just a very basic warp technology. Just for now. There's somebody. Wait a minute.
All crews stand ready.
Bring the fleet.
Lock phasers.
Still have to be vigilant. Also, there is music with this mod, but of course I can't play it since it's soundtracks from the movies. But still, I recommend if you are playing this mod, also get the Fleet Operations sound pack, multimedia pack.
Enemy engaged.
There we go, attack!
Station is
That's the
under
old
attack.
phases. And this Utopia Planitia fleet design yard also has a lot of fighters, so we can actually effectively defend ourselves.
All crews stand ready. Adjusting coordinates.
Now, what are you thinking? Attacking our
Prepare the
builder.
docking
Get out
base.
of here.
Starship complete.
No shields. Oh, good grief. One more hit and it's gonna be gone. Urgh. Luckily the fleet got here just in time.
Proceed.
All crews stand ready.
Gone.
Helm, bring us about.
Can we research anything yet? I want us again still to be deliberate in our choices. Now let's see, extended warp theory. The extension of Cochrane's principles make it possible to create starships with odd numbers of warp nacelles. That's interesting. Now what would that give us? Here's another one. This is a scout
Crew
ship, I
standing
think.
by. Crew standing by.
Of
Enemy
course it goes for the attack. Every Klingon is trying to make a name for him and herself. Anyway, let's see if we can research the next Star Cruiser. It's just a little bit more dilithium. I love those sounds from the
Station is under
original
attack.
series. Right,
Research
begin the research. It's obvious that we need more capable warships, since we are now in a full-scale war with the
All crews
Klingons.
stand ready.
Let's just go
Adjusting coordinates.
patrol this area of space. We haven't collected any sensor information on that.
All work crews report to station.
Oh, the whole fleet or something. What's happening
Station
here? Yes.
Helm, bring us about.
So this is where you were hiding all your ships.
Adjusting
Get 'em.
coordinates.
Enemy engaged.
Bring engines to full. Adjusting coordinates.
Now they move. More! Oh dear. Okay, maybe I was speaking too soon. Even more reinforcements are coming. This is the big battle of our age. We're losing ships left and right. I think these NZ class ones will do better because of their shields, but still, we better be building more now. It says the hotkey is D, but it doesn't work.
Starship construction commencing.
No, we've lost. Okay, as long as they stay there, just get the
Prepare the docking
builder
bays.
out of
Set new
there.
course. Ready to work.
Now, what's wrong with you? Your
more room
weapon
in the
isn't
cargo
working,
bays.
but you don't have a
Launched.
weapon. Yes, so now we're vulnerable again. Oh dear.
You got it.
And here they come. That's why we need those new
Enemy
Star
engaged.
Cruisers. Somebody stop them! Help!
Station is under attack.
Not
Research
class. I don't speak Klingon, I just pretend. Get out of there.
Starship complete.
Right, but I'm not gonna send them one at a time. We have to wait for the rest of the fleet to be built. Let's just have a look. So they said, oh, okay, we can build the Daedalus class now. 400 dilithium, let's do that. Queue them up.
Station is under attack.
And they keep attacking, and they're gonna destroy our construction ship. Actually, they're ignoring it for now. So the Daedalus class has 2137, the NZ class has 1023. So it is much better. Designed during the Romulan War, reduce energy requirement resulting in a somewhat primitive looking design despite superiority over the NX class.
Station
It'll
is
take a
under
while to
attack.
break through the shields again. Lone ships can't really do that with big stations.
Starship complete.
Just keep building, keep building. So what do we need for the Dragon? The pulse phaser technology, but we don't have that yet. Again, slow and steady. I don't want to overdo it. I can research it now, but let's wait.
Station is under attack.
See, they still think we're a pushover, so they're not really pushing their advantage here. They're just hanging around, waiting for the opportunity, I guess. Setting the younger officers to make a name for themselves, but of course it's buying us time. Right, proceed to the
That is a logical request.
border. See, they're inching closer, but
Station
they're
is
not in a
under
real
attack.
hurry. This is good. Build faster. The
Starship
station is still
complete.
holding out. They also changed in the mod, it seems. Usually I remember from the base game, if there's...
Starship
now they're pushing their attack. Not all of them, though. If there was an attack on a station or a ship, even if the shields were still up, you could still lose crew, but they took that out now. And there goes another mining ship.
Station is under attack.
Especially in a case like this, the shields are almost full still, so we shouldn't be seeing casualties. Come on, build! The thing is also, as we saw previously in that test observation that we did, they can call in reinforcements right from the start. Now we can also do that, but we need, I think, like a fleet of ships. So we need a few more. Then we can call in
Station is under attack.
Vulcan
Enemy
reinforcements and
engaged.
so on. And there goes the construction ship. I think we have one
Starship
more.
complete.
The Earth, that's still my flagship, so get out of there. As long as the mining station survives, that's the more expensive thing. The crew of the ship can theoretically take refuge there. Base is under attack,
Station
yes, I
is under
know.
attack.
Make more room in the cargo bay.
48 people. So I hope at least in theory they beam over just before their ship is destroyed.
Awaiting new
But
orders.
another thing is, of course, if you beam, you drop the shield. So I guess I can't do that. There's more casualties. Alright, you... but you have to empty your dilithium.
Enemy engaged.
They are working their
Station
way
is
through
under
the
attack.
shields. There goes the ship. Alright, we need
Starship
reinforcements. Alright, just proceed. What's happening here?
Starship complete.
Another Hachpeng. But here I feel more confident because of all the fighters and the turrets. But up in the mining station we are facing
All hands to battle stations.
disaster.
Station is
Get over
under
there
attack.
now, maximum warp. No, I'm not going to bother here. They can defend themselves. See, it's all these little fighters have torpedoes. Makes sense because this is a very valuable installation for us. Go on, there's another one here. Alright, they're retreating, cowards. There goes the mining station.
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack. Starship complete.
Fire
Get them.
all weapons.
No survivors.
Fire all weapons. Bring all weapons to bear.
As long as they don't send too many right now. Speaking of.
Ahead full.
Just hold them while we build more reinforcements.
Set a course. Alert the
Chase them down, don't just stand there.
Fire all weapons. All sections report.
I think we're gonna make it, comrades. It seems bleak now, but I feel much more confident.
Ahead full.
Despite the loss of that mining station and our construction ship and several ships in the
Enemy
fleet,
engaged.
the fact that we now have shields is a big deal. There's another one. How many crew do they have? 85 hands lost with each one. But they are taking more losses, I think.
Starship complete.
Let's have a look. From the front lines.
Starship complete.
That can be the thumbnail for this video. There's another one destroyed. I think now they're starting to feel the losses. And I think it's only now really that the build handicaps will start to affect them. Not for this starting collection of ships that they have and that they can call in.
Enemy engaged.
Right, now you are posted to this dilithium moon and you will remain here for now. And there's our first Daedalus class ships. Now these are not the full Dragon battleships, but they will help a lot. Right, get to the front line now.
Adjust heading.
Ahead full.
I think we are faster than they are now. They seem to be still massing some more reinforcements here. But as long as our new ships can get here, we'll be alright. I hope. That is a lot.
Starship.
Just focus your fire each time on one. That's more effective, I think.
All hands
Get them,
to
get them,
battle
get them. Where's the others? The reinforcements are still coming.
Engaged.
Almost none left here. No, I think we must pull back here. Don't push your
Helm, new
luck.
course heading.
Too late. Draw them to the turrets.
Adjust heading. Adjust heading.
And then I'm actually going to tell them your orders are to defend this
Helm,
station
new
now.
course heading.
There we go. Right, in the meantime we can just continue building up. I'll tell these ships to do the same thing. Get over here and defend that fleet yard. There's another one. These turrets help a great deal. Now, what can we research? Quadri transducer shielding technology. I think this is justified because of the conflict. Massively improved control of the shield matrix means the shield can distribute and absorb energy more effectively. Some spelling mistakes here and there, but that's hardly something I care about. It's much more about the fun. Right, get more of these Daedalus class ships. And then we will supplement them with, let's just see, the NY class, just ignore that, is 24 offense. This one has 10, so 13 defense, 23. So the NY is much stronger in its attack, but much weaker in its defense. Right, as long as our mining stations are left. Now, I think here one ship is not going to have luck.
Station is under attack.
Right, I think it's still worth sending the first fleet up to meet this threat. And then where's the Earth? So I'm transferring my command temporarily back to the Costa Yard. I'm role-playing again. So then I will build myself a flagship. And there's a whole fleet coming now. That was clearly a diversion, this one ship attacking the Jupiter station. Just a diversion to get the first fleet away. Get here now! They destroyed one of the turrets.
Starship complete.
Quite clever tactics, I have to say. Now they're staying out of range of the turret. Actually redivert. They're coming after the mining station.
Understood.
Don't let them destroy the mining ships.
Fire all weapons.
Ah, there's one down. Another one is gonna blow up. The mining ships are still weak because they don't have shields. Okay, I think this Utopia Planitia 4 can hold itself. I just want these ones, the ships, to defend the mining station, because they might be coming back down here. Let's see, is there anything else? Pulse phaser technology, a cannon-type weapon based on a phaser beam technology. It offers higher burst damage in exchange for accuracy, so it's a little less accurate, but this will allow us to build the Dragon-class ships. And it seems now that is a necessary thing.
Starship complete. Starship complete.
Now, where are they? I think we destroyed most of them. Actually, hold on. That's an opportunity. Beam over and away, team. Capture that ship for us.
Armed and ready. Bring us into weapons range.
That allows us theoretically to download some of their designs and information, although the crew are all going to die because the life support is disabled. At least we get some information on them. We'll pretend.
Status report.
Station is under attack.
It's a real battlefield here.
Complete.
What's happening down here? Why are you just standing there? Fire back.
Armed and ready. Fire all weapons.
This is a costly war. I'm gonna have to send them up to deal with that one attacker.
Is under attack.
Bring us into weapons range.
Thing is though, the ships are not super intelligent when it comes to movement, especially when we say that their movement autonomy is medium. Then they'll still go off on their own chasing the enemy, but then of course they can just be led into a trap. Now the crew here is going to die, so let's beam more people over.
Enemy engaged.
And then your task is defending the
new course heading.
Station there. Right, now rejoin again.
Alter course. Adjust heading.
Now let's count our losses here.
We await your command.
4, 3, 2, 1, and they all die, but they shared some valuable information. You see, the Klingons sabotaged their ship before they all died, and obviously that makes it difficult for us to get any information, but we pretend we still could at great cost. Now, we don't unfortunately have tractor beams. That is something that the base game had. You could get certain ships with tractor beams, but we don't have that technology yet. Right, so now we have a better fleet, and this is a Ferengi ship.
New course heading.
That happens from the base game. If you have an abandoned ship somewhere, they will come and drag it away. But we are not hostile to them. Of course,
Forget the 35th rule of acquisition. Peace is good for business.
that's something we've never seen. We don't know who these aliens are. They're carrying away our ship, but we're not going to risk a conflict with them. We don't know what they're capable of. So there they go. Right, continue defending this station for now. Can I design the new one? Yes, the Dragon class. So we're going to
Starship
build
construction commencing.
10 of these if I can get away with it.
Prepare the docking bays.
And we'll just go back to the
That is a
mine and
logical
try and,
request.
or to the moon and try and build a new mine there. And this station was not damaged, so the first fleet is now on its way to the mine there, or the moon again, just to protect us. Actually, I can tell them to escort, but I don't want them to follow behind. I need them to go ahead and make sure it's safe first. Okay, everything is still good here. We have 3 ships there and 3 here.
Station is under attack.
That's why. Where's the fleet?
Status report.
But where did we get this ship?
Ready to work.
The Jerusalem. That looks totally different. This must be a later era ship, but I don't know how we got that.
Acknowledged.
Are you just gonna let him wander into our space?
Station is under attack.
Another one is now here. So we're still very much on the defensive, and this is now, in theory, when we come up with a plan that we need to have a definitive border with the Klingons. We cannot allow this to continue.
Armed and ready.
So we have to start pushing back very soon, and that will happen as soon as we get the next mine up.
Proceed.
And the new ships, of course.
Station construction commencing.
Right, so there they are.
Firing on your command.
Can't pronounce that.
We will not go down
The
without a fight.
Fafnir. Now these look very interesting. Let's have a closer look. We can see it still has the same general design as the Daedalus, but it's got more weapons on the front here. And extra reinforcements for the nacelles. Very nice. Again, great respect for the mod developer who's been working for more than a decade on this mod. And
Firing on your order. Damn, it's
just-
good to be in the Federation.
indeed it is, but we're not in the Federation yet. So yes, a fantastic thing, and it shows again the dedication of the mod developers. Now in theory, this is actually, as they say, they're designed as a border patrol capital ship for the newborn Federation. So we are now in the era of the birth of the Federation. We'll pretend. When I go to the next mini era there, that's now when we'll be in the Federation.
Starship complete. Station complete.
Right, so that is done. Of course, we only have the one mining ship there for now.
7 new course.
Get a new mining station up here as well. There is another
Status
one.
report.
Give the Patach his dues.
Helm. New course heading.
These fighters are super effective. They'll chase them off one at a time. Right, I think for now we can just send these to start reinforcing the station.
Federation.
And then I'll beam over from the yard to the ship, and then from that to the Utopia Planitia station, which is then now my new seat of office, I guess.
Station is
Yes,
under
they're
attack.
trying to break through the shields now.
Enemy engaged.
Firing on your order.
Where's the other two ships?
Firing on your order.
Oh, they're already up here. So those are the next batch. Actually, this is
Starship
Fleet 1.
complete.
Alter course.
Right, go and start reinforcing the border.
Station is under attack.
The Federation will prevail.
Station complete.
Much better. That's where the pulse phasers come in for the first time. It's funny now, they just stand there. They're supposed to defend the station.
The Federation will prevail. Firing at will. Ooh, that had to hurt.
Indeed, I like that. The voice acting is great. I think some of this is custom.
Damn, it's
Like
good to
this
be in the
voice. That
Federation.
wasn't in the base game, so
All
might be
sections
the
on standby.
developer. Or some other mod maker.
Adjust heading. Alter course.
Right, now, I think they will send most of their reinforcements through this space. Now, don't go
No,
into the
of course
nebula. You lose all your shields.
The Federation will prevail. The Federation will prevail.
Indeed.
All sections on standby.
Right, so at least we have some proper battleships here now. And still the older ships. Right, let's do some research. Things are slowly coming together. Still one more there and two more there, so I think... How many mining ships do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 2 moons up there. Technically more asteroids. I don't see a planet that they're orbiting, so...
Prepare the docking bays.
Then, what do we need? I think another station down here. Actually, no, don't go straight for
Lay
the
the course.
titanium. Let's get more dilithium first.
We await your command.
Right. No sign of them. We've thoroughly punished them now. Nothing to research there. Extended warp theory. This is not relevant for us yet. Cererotronic computer core have sentient-like characteristics, making operation of starships easier and simpler. We'll do that. Well, we can't even afford it. No, never mind. Harmonized deflector shielding. We can do that. Combining the particle deflector and the deflector shield into one array greatly reduces the power requirement. I don't know how this is actually manifested on the various ships, but I assume that will
Starship
make them
complete.
stronger. Right, so all of them are done now. Let's just have a look at them.
Without a fight. Firing on your command. Damn, it's good. to
That's
be
why
in
they
the
also have
Federation.
different names. Obviously this is Norse, Jormungandr, but I assume some of
We
these
will not
must
go down
be
without a fight.
other Federation members. Sirush. But I'll take the Jormungandr. That's my new flagship.
Damn, it's good to be in the Federation.
And you are going to be Control 0. My flagship is always Control 0. And you will be set to defending the station here.
Firing at will.
Leave Riker alone.
Damn, it's good to be in the Federation.
Right, the rest of you are to be designated Fleet 2, and you will
The
defend
Federation will prevail.
the area here, the bottom, the south. Of course, none of those designations make any sense in space, but we'll pretend. Still will take some time.
Firing on your command.
Didn't I tell you to go somewhere? Oh no, these are the others. So you also part with the Second Fleet. Now this will be a very strong
The
fleet.
Federation will prevail.
Starship complete.
And you are to be sent to the dilithium moon.
Enemy engaged.
There went something. Now the borders are starting to settle down. We can see the evolution here. Still some scout ships. Don't let them just wander around here. They did fire on us
Firing at will.
first.
Firing on your order.
Right. How much for the next station? 1.9. Still a bit expensive, but I like it like this. Death. And there's a new invasion happening here. No hope for you. We've survived the first stage of the game. At last, comrades. Now I think it will be a great struggle for them to defeat us.
Enemy engaged.
At least for now.
The Federation will prevail.
Shields are still holding the Tianlong. That's obviously Chinese, so not all of them would be.
Selecting target.
Zimi, I guess that's Russian. It's still Earth names then.
The Federation will prevail.
Starship complete.
Fire!
Damn, it's good to be in the Federation.
Little scout ships. Kortar class.
Selecting targets.
I'm not too worried with them slipping behind our borders, but you know how they are then. They start attacking other ships, but rather, oh no. Return immediately to the mining stations.
Damn, it's good to be in the Federation.
Get this miner out of here now.
Station is under attack.
Destroyed. How did they get through? They must have either slipped through on the bottom there before we got there, or they went through one of the nebulas.
Will do.
Just hold them there for now. Where's my construction ship?
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack.
Mm-hmm.
Station construction commencing.
Strong shields on these mining stations. Come on, get here.
Selecting targets.
In the base game again, you could go to warp, but they just removed that in the mod. It's more like the original Armada 1, where there was no specific mode for warp. It's assumed you're moving at warp anyway. Get out of there!
You got it.
They do fire on
Is under attack.
the attackers, but they have a very weak attack.
Make more room in the cargo bays.
Only a 1, so really pointless.
Firing on your order. Firing at will.
Enemy engaged.
Right, now you're gonna regret it. No survivors again.
Station is under attack.
Right, so these two are back there. You can return
Fire
now.
up the engines.
Vermont.
Station
That's
complete.
obviously not a city name. Let's get some reinforcements.
Requesting additional personnel.
The two of you can start mining
New
the
course heading.
titanium.
Selecting targets.
For now, we don't need another station here for now. Just get back down there, protect the border. Actually, no, we need more mining ships again. Right, it's gonna have a queue there at the station, but that's alright. Now, you lot are not supposed to be standing inside the nebula.
Alter course.
Think, well, there's another one.
We will not go down without a fight.
Enemy
Good.
engaged.
Hopeless.
Federation will prevail.
I think we can also queue up another construction ship. I'm only going to move to the next mini era once we have the border established. There they go. Revenge is a dish best served cold, am I right?
Acknowledged.
Get to the south. Relatively speaking, of course. It's one another mining station here. We have to really tap into all of these still.
Set a new course.
Tritanium is doing really well, but for the Federation, most of their expenses will be in dilithium. And another
Confirmed,
one,
Starfleet.
and another one, and another one.
Starship complete. Starship complete.
Right, you are supposed to go
Station construction.
here, and then I
commencing.
want my construction ships. I will queue up another one, and then 2 more mining ships. And there's my flagship.
Firing on your order.
Good. So yes, this is still old intel, but they are here. They do start with a proper star base, unlike us, because again we're in the foundation stages of the Federation. The Romulans also start with a proper star base. But we can get one eventually. Let's get the computer core, since we can afford it. And we are now starting to go on longer range and longer duration missions right to the border, so it makes sense. Slowly there's an evolution.
Enemy
There,
engaged.
attack! Don't be foolish and let all your shields get dropped. This nebula is a
Starship
danger for
complete.
us as well as for them.
The Federation will prevail. Firing at will.
There's a whole fleet again.
Starship complete.
You are not to move from this spot.
Federation will prevail. We will not go down without a fight.
And you are now to go to the border, and we'll start building our sensor posts here. Some of them do go through the nebula. My other game that I played against the AI, they didn't do that. So it's interesting. There is some difference in how they play. Also, I suppose it's based on where they're located relative to us. Again, this nonsense of them attacking us behind our lines. Obviously, that's brilliant strategy. I'm not disputing that, but it just makes it difficult. We need more ships now. I think we will get a dragon. 2 dragons. Make it 4. Then we'll distribute them across Earth space until we have all the mining stations covered. Right, now where do we put the first sensor
Starship
post?
complete.
So we don't have a big corridor here, but that's a good thing. So I will put it right there, and that becomes the border. Now obviously I will put
Starship complete.
defensive turrets there, but that gives us something to defend there as
Station
well.
construction commencing.
They are attacking us with small ships, but... Okay, get the other construction ship to the other border.
Enemy engaged. Station complete.
Now they're just sitting here now. Monitoring us, evaluating us, trying to learn from us and what we're like. And
All
you...
work crews report to station.
I think we have all the research stations. Let's just see, is there anything else we need? I think we'll put the
Proceed.
turrets back here again, and then maybe I'll put even one up here, because they seem to really like attacking this area. And there is a lot of mining ships lost again.
Ready to work.
After the Dragon class, we need more mining ships.
Station is under attack.
They'll just have to hold out for now.
Starship
Right, so the
complete.
sensor outpost is built. Now we need some
Docking
turrets. We'll
Enemy
just put them in a
engaged.
line. Again, this is just me role-playing here, but
complete.
anyway. Then you are tasked with defending this
construction
sensor
commencing.
outpost. All of our mining ships lost again. It's a very effective
Firing
strategy.
on your command.
Now the
Station
2
is
of
under
you
attack.
are to do something about this, please.
Federation will prevail. Damn
2
you,
ships
good
with the
people,
same name.
Federation. The Federation will prevail.
Only if you help it to prevail.
Fire up the engines.
And you get to this
New
station.
course heading.
I've also noticed that if you go to the next mini era, you also have to obviously do it with the construction
Station is
ships.
under attack.
But that will make the phaser turrets more powerful. Not by much, but it's a little bit of a difference. And I like that again. It's the first generation and the second generation and the third
Enemy
generation.
engaged.
But we'll just get the first generation online. And they have an attack of 23 and a defense of 46.
Prepare the docking bays.
I'm not sure what that system value represents.
Station is under attack.
Get there!
Station
The
construction.
gutless worms
commencing.
flee.
Starship complete.
Right, next starships.
Selecting targets.
I think I'll
The
put them into
Federation
another
will
fleet.
prevail.
And you will make us another sensor platform here. Now this corridor was even narrower. So put it right on the edge
Confirmed,
there.
Starfleet.
And then we'll put one defensive turret there.
Station construction commencing.
And I'll leave them to build up all the
Station
resources in
complete.
their sector. That will make it more challenging.
All work crews report to station.
Station complete.
Right, so that's done. Now you can continue
Set a
with
new
the
course.
mining stations. Here's another one slipping through. Here we will have to put turrets on our side of the nebula.
Starship complete. Starship complete.
Okay, the first sensor post here is finished, so let us get a defensive turret. I think they've got a decent range. We'll just put it right
Confirmed,
there.
Starfleet.
And then you lot are to defend this sensor
Adjust
outpost. That should be something. Now at least... Uh-oh. What the... Look how fast... Oh, they're warping in reinforcements.
The Federation
I
will
don't know where
prevail.
you two are going. I think we can
Firing at
also
will.
warp in reinforcements if we have a large enough group. Maybe if I select both. No. It'll appear here as a button. Invaders!
Enemy engaged.
Hopeless. This will stop these single attackers from slipping through. It won't help against a concerted attack by a fleet, but it will still damage them.
Starship complete. Station is under attack. Starship complete.
And they turn tail. What I noticed, I did a small test game with the Borg in the fleet operations mod, so not with the evolution mod. And that's obviously again in the next generation era. But the great thing about that is the ships actually get experience and they level up over time, which is a very nice thing.
engaged.
Actually, I think these ones need to defend the
Alter course.
phaser turret because they
Station
stray too
is
close
under
to the
attack.
nebula there.
That is a logical request.
But now what? You just let them destroy
That is
it.
a logical
Ah,
request.
Fire. Full burst.
it looks like if you tell them to defend something while the enemy is there, they just get completely confused. But if you do it before the enemy arrives, it works out.
A prudent course of action.
Like now. Defend
Adjust
that.
heading.
Station construction commencing.
And they warp in more reinforcements from the rest of the Empire. Right, these mining ships are to report to this station that has been so embattled, Station Psi. And I need another one there.
Helm, new course heading.
Then we still have one left here. I think we better build, let's say 4, so we have 5 then. We're going to need quite a few more. Now we can also, no, still continue focusing on dilithium. We're still way behind on that.
Laying a course.
Right, the sensor outpost is done. Now you are to return. Who has no weapons?
All sections on standby.
See, this protection order doesn't work here. You see, they get confused because they're stuck on the edge of the map.
Adjust heading.
I suppose we'll just have to say they must protect the sensor tower. They want to be able to move around it the whole time. Then they'll just have to move through the nebula. Maybe that will also allow them to attack anyone trying to slip through a bit further away. So let's put a sensor tower there.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
And then a turret as well.
Station construction commencing.
Don't we have another construction ship floating around somewhere? Now you two stay right here.
Firing at will.
Starship complete.
Not sure. In the middle here is just an asteroid field, so they can't slip through there. And good thing is if they do try to slip through the nebula, their shields will still be down, so our turrets will be able to take them out easily. Another thing that looks very good actually is that once the shields go down, the whole strength is quickly destroyed. So that is how it should be, because you can't take that many hits.
Station is under attack.
See, as soon as the shields drop, it's all over. Now the 3 of you, I think we'll set them to mine this titanium asteroid, and then they can just share the station there. Didn't even get to see what that was. And then we get 2 more, and they can go to this new station that's
Station complete.
being built now. And
Station construction.
actually, if I
commencing.
press home now, it takes us to the old home where we started.
Starship complete.
I'll put this yard as number 9. Then if I double tap it, it will just take us right there. You can mine there. No, it doesn't actually take us there. No. Oh well. If I double tap a fleet, it will take us there.
Crew standing by. Helm, bring us about.
And why are you just standing like that?
Adjusting coordinates.
Enemy
More.
engaged.
Now we'll get a lot of this, you know, just random attacks on the border. But it gives us a time to build up. And them as well.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Now another sensor post. Maybe here.
That is a logical request. Acknowledged.
There they are.
Station complete.
I turned the
Station
brightness back
construction
down again.
commencing.
It was a little too much actually.
Station is under attack.
Phaser turrets on their own aren't too powerful, but they do help.
Station complete.
That is a logical request.
Now it's the birth of the neutral zone. I think that's what we'll call this episode. Uh-oh, some of them got through.
Enemy engaged.
It'll take a long time to get reinforcements.
Firing at will.
Get that. No, I can't move them from the border, really.
Selecting targets.
There's more coming there. But it's good that they try this. It's a very good thing that they try and sneak through and attack our mining operations. It's a very good sign for the AI. I think maybe also next time we will have another episode, maybe even another one after that. But I'll turn up the difficulty to hard, just because we survived the very first stage. And that one is just going to drift there. No engines, no life support, so the Ferengi will be stealing that one as well. They coordinate as well, that's really clever actually. They attack both sides at the same time, probing us for weaknesses. They destroyed all of the mining ships again. I just need more builders now.
Station is under
And I'll
attack.
build turrets with all of the stations. That will protect us from these lone attackers. Another one lost. Oof, this is expensive actually. They're destroying a lot of our ships and they're going to blow up the turret. These ships are clearly no longer adequate. No!
Go down without a fight.
You're still gonna go down, it looks like. That one's just floating there. Come on, where's the reinforcements?
Proceed.
Enemy engaged.
No, where are you?
Federation will prevail.
The last of our ships.
Station is under attack.
They are so slow, that's the one thing. Well, space is vast, so
Starship
it takes
complete.
time. Another one lost. Beam over the survivors.
Starship complete.
Now they've definitely got upgrades.
The Federation will prevail.
And they've
Station is under attack.
obviously not
Damn, it's
accepted
gonna be the
our
Federation.
border there. No, I don't want to go to the next age yet. Okay, everyone built here now is getting the number 9. How do I clear that? Just control and dash. Get up here.
Proceed. Prepare the docking bays. Lay in a course.
Enemy engaged.
There they are already. You are to be diverted
will.
immediately.
Firing at will.
No, all of our mining ships again. Clever. There's my
Station
flagship.
is under
Fire!
attack.
I spend most of my time on this station, we'll imagine, but sometimes I do take control of my ship there. I like this though, I like an uphill battle.
Starship complete.
At least in a game.
Starship complete.
Now you, the worker, that's a very
Station is
appropriate
under
name.
attack.
You were still there, that's where the other ship was. You were still going to put a few turrets here.
That is a logical request.
Nothing left.
Enemy engaged.
We're still spread too thinly.
Take that.
Station is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Carry on with the border.
That is a logical request.
Okay, at least we have new mining ships.
Aye, sir.
And you are to be reinforcing this area immediately.
Station construction commencing. Station is under attack.
The Federation will prevail.
They're definitely faster than we are.
Station complete.
Firing at will.
Starship complete. Station construction commencing.
Right, the two of you are to return
Aye,
here.
sir.
Set a new course.
And we will
Station
put
is
another
under attack.
turret covering the mining station.
Damn, it's good to be in the Federation.
Prepare the docking
Only
bay.
if you survive.
Enemy engaged.
Firing on your order.
Definitely taking a beating. There's another one coming
The
in.
Federation will prevail.
That is their battleship, I think. Their top level battleship. Designed to be the biggest, strongest battleship. Can't read everything
Station
there.
complete.
Overweight and undergunned. So I guess this is an older class battleship. It's used as an assault carrier. Good grief.
Acknowledged. Set a new course.
Well, we'll test it.
Station complete. Enemy engaged.
They're trying to take us.
Station
No kidding, they
construction
are an assault carrier. They have a lot of crew.
Firing on your order.
Right, just retreat. Get out of here now.
Damage reports from multiple decks.
Ah, we blew them up just in time.
Station is under attack.
The Federation will prevail. We almost have them.
All work crews report to station. Lay in a course.
Thing is, they're still too strong here. Just keep building these Dragon-class ships. More mining ships lost. I wouldn't want to work on a
Station is
mining
under
ship in
attack.
this universe.
Acknowledged.
See, they're trying to slip through.
Station complete.
They won't make it.
Enemy engaged.
2 hits and they'll be gone. Now it's a whole invasion here. This is not good. One of our flanks has collapsed.
Acknowledged.
Station is under attack.
Where's that other group? Right, I think we're going to have to end this on a cliffhanger, comrades. In the next episode we'll go to the next era, mini era, and then we'll try to fight back. That's not good. Let's hope for the best. See you soon,
Station is
comrades.
under attack.
Have a fantastic day, unlike our crew here.